Hola, ladies. Holas. Oh boy. Ugh. And I'm 3 minutes early. How about that? We all early. How about that? Grrr. Yeah, that last case was something. Something. But we're on to the next case now. And this is a update, Amber Alert update. All right, y'all. Boo, 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 boo. Now, what's weird about this case is because before I came onto the other case, I saw something um in a group, and it's an open group, so I'll be able to share with y'all on the 11 years old Amber Alert. And I want to share some things with y'all because I was unable to see I was unable to understand some of it and see some of it, so we're gonna see it together. But what I did understand is it's not looking good. Okay, so let's get to Tiana Jackson. So she got my last name. Call it me if you're nasty. Let me stop. Okay, so Tiana Jackson, she went missing. Oh, but they found her. Katie says there is a recent press release on her, correct? It's not looking good. Well, let's see what they say. I have not seen any other press release, to be honest. Not found. No, they found her. They found her. Right? Tiana Jackson. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. Oh, that's who you talking about. Okay. No, I'm talking about the young 12 years old that went missing, and she went missing last year as well. Remember? I can't pronounce the city correctly, but hold on. We're going to get into it right now. You know what? Hold on. Before I go there, let me make sure these people are talking about this young girl. Okay, they are talking about the right girl. Okay, let's get it. Let me. Okay, but hold on. It looks like she was found in a hotel also. That's what you're talking about? Audrey Cunningham, Tanya Jackson. Texas girls. Texas girls. You know what? Let's go to YouTube. I like YouTube better. Let's go to YouTube. I gotta do the Facebook shit. Fuck Facebook. Hold on. Hold on, honey. Okay. Oh, wait, this is something else. No. Right. Okay. Texas has been off the charts with Amber Array since the new year. Oh, baby, Texas is the. Ooh, they doing some things over there, and it's not good. And it's called human trafficking, allegedly. Okay, there we go.
That 12-year-old girl who disappeared Wednesday morning, leaving her cell phone behind and sparking an Amber Alert, has been found, but police have asked us to no longer use her name or use her image.
An anonymous tip took police to an extended stay motel on Camp Wisdom Road in southwest Dallas. The North Texas Trafficking Task Force held a news conference about the girl's recovery. Fox 4 Sean Rabb on this case tonight at Homeland Security headquarters. Sean.
Whoa.
Yeah, and the girl is safe tonight, and now she'll get emotional resources from the Ellis County Children's Advocacy Center. Law enforcement in no way talked about what she did or didn't experience, what did or didn't happen over the last 2 days, but they are elated tonight, especially with the public's help. This Amber Alert drama has the kind of ending they could only hope for. Room 134 at the Super 7 Motel in Southwest Dallas is where that 12-year-old who was the subject of a 2-day Amber Alert was found.
When the officers knocked on the door, she opened the door. She was cooperative with law enforcement. There was no altercations or confrontations with her. They immediately took her into safety.
The girl was last seen Wednesday. Police asked for help finding her. Thursday, the Amber Alert alarmed. The Trafficking Task Force set up a command post in Denton, working off what they called a valid tip.
We worked that diligently. As you guys saw at the command post we had set up in Denton to track that down.
She was not there, but 9:30 Friday morning, a tip from someone who lives at that motel to Waxahachie police. An hour later, she'd been rescued.
Upon receipt of that tip, we immediately contacted HSI Dallas task force officers with the Dallas Police Department.
Because she was really big. I say this went viral. Because this went so big and it went viral, all eyes was on this case. So everyone was watching. It could be the grandmother in the wheelchair, the uncle that's looking out the window for a youngie. Everyone was watching. And someone seen her, and someone seen her. Thank God they picked up that phone and called that task force or call 911 or whoever the hell they called. Because you got some people that say, I'm going to mind my business. I ain't saying nothing. It ain't my child. But it could be your child. Thankfully, she was found safe. All right. Amen. Shit.
Who responded with patrol units in South Dallas. Patrol units conducted a canvass of the hotel where she was recovered, and we were able to find her inside a hotel room.
No one else in the room, no details given about the 48 hours she was missing. Last year, the girl disappeared, sparking an Amber Alert. But that did not stop all-out efforts to find her this time, especially because of her young age.
For us, the age isn't an issue, but when you do have a child, I think that kind of globalizes our priority, and I don't see it as a wasted effort.
Broadcast media and social media gave this case the visibility it needed to have a good ending.
And to all the citizens
Look at that.
who called in tips, who saw something and said something, Tanya will be reunited with her family, with her loved ones because of you.
Okay, so she was in the hotel room by herself. No arrests have been made, but she didn't drive from Waxahachie, and she certainly didn't pay for that hotel room. Agents said it was a valid tip that took them to Denton Thursday, so they know there are other people involved. They know who they're looking for. They'll only tell us the investigation continues.
Thank God. Thank God. Kathy says, this country is letting so many people in and they don't know who they are, so crime is increasing. Absolutely, Kathy B. Awesome. Now, there's a few things I got to say about this. And please, hold up. Let me just stop everything for a second. If anybody wants to come up, I'm going to drop the link. I'm not the type to just take the whole stand by myself. Y'all want to come up here, please be free to come up here. So let me drop the link. I should have did that in the last video too, because there was a lot in that video. Hold on, let me drop the link. So if y'all want to come up here with your girl, y'all listen. I'm tripping. I'm looking for that damn bug. Cause I want to kill it. So I don't know where that shit could land at. If y'all want to come up here with me, y'all can come on up here. There's the link. I'm not the type to say after the video, I'm gonna let everybody up here. Now y'all wanna come up here? Come on up here. We are family on this channel. So there's a few things. Like the gentleman said, you better shut up, Kathy B. That's what I'm worried about. Wait, you better stop. Because that's what the hell I'm worrying about, girl. You knew said I would, but my family sleep. Oh no, it's okay, baby. You good. If you don't want, if your family sleeping, you know me and my big mouth, and we don't want to wake them up. But if y'all want to, y'all welcome to do that. That's what I'm worrying about, y'all. That bug was like, it was a little colorful. I don't know, because I be leaving my window. But my shade is, oh my God, yeah, I'm tripping. It was on my light. And something, and I heard like a psst on the other video. I was like, what the hell is that? And I went to look and I went to get a napkin and kill it. But it's gone. I don't know where it's at. And that's why I'm paranoid. Okay, there's three things. Like he said, she didn't pay for that hotel room. Okay, she didn't pay for that hotel room. She didn't drive herself all the way 70 miles down away. So where is that person at? And I bet you it's not a young teenager. It's not somebody 12 years old, her age. A hissing bug? Yeah, it's a little colorful or something like that. Y'all gonna have me tripping. So, yes. Yes, exactly. And they don't want to show her face. Hotels are the biggest trafficking places. Exactly. Trafficking adult boyfriend. Bug. Ugh, stop it, you know. But yeah, I do believe that this was a trafficking situation. By the police saying, well, let's not show her face and stuff, and them already putting the trafficking force out there. Yeah. But thank God that the community cares and was able to say, listen, we saw such and such and such and such. Now they already gone. That person is gone. They left the hotel, left her in it. Thank God they left her in a safe. Thank God they left her in a safe. Now, wait, now, trafficking or pimping? Like you said, Kathy B, that's a good one. Traffic or adult boyfriend. Right. Something's not right. And this happened last year too. It's gonna happen again. These girls, they just, but I'm praying that it don't happen again. I really pray that it don't happen again. I really pray it don't. But somebody needs to really sit down and talk to this young lady, maybe show her some videos that we be doing, or even more video worse videos than we do, because this is not a game. Yes, she does look older in the picture, the wig, the makeup. Yes. So it's definitely is something, yeah, toss up between the two. Exactly. Something ain't right. Moving on to the next case. This 5 years old little boy, Danielle Darnell, I think his name was Darnell, 5 years old, was adopted, right? And he was placed with that family that was supposed to love him unconditionally, keep him safe no matter what, and that didn't happen. Well, at least not, like I said, that didn't happen. Was this another Amber Alert a while back? Yes. This her second one, girl. Yes. Yup. I thought I read this was her second one. Right, it is. It is. While y'all talking, I am going to bring up. Oops. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. Pammy Wham. Miss Pammy Wham, you done something now, girl. Did you find out about the first Amber Alert? That's when she was 11 years old. The same thing. She ran away though, but they found her. They're barely not really saying nothing about that first Amber Alert. They're just saying that she ran away, but she came back. They was able to find her. Ooh, thank God. Oh, what we talked about before? No, not yet. I know what you're talking about now. Not yet. No, not yet. I will though. Thank you for reminding me. Um, okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Whew.
Neighborhood throughout the day. Speaking to neighbors, she continues our live team coverage tonight with that part of the story. Tara.
Well, Andrew, neighbors tell us that this is usually a quiet neighborhood. They say that there's little to no crime here, and they don't say police a lot, but that has not been the case today. Columbus police have been on scene here outside of the home since a little bit after 3 a.m. when that call came in, and there's still a couple officers outside of this home. Now, earlier today, we did speak to a lifelong friend of Pammy May, the foster mother of 5-year-old Darrell Taylor, and she told us that she was shocked to hear that Pammy and Darnell were missing. Now, she came to the scene and spoke to police and stayed here for hours this morning. She didn't want to show her face on camera, but she wants people to know that Pammy May is a happy woman who is excited to be the foster mother of Darnell.
She's happy. She would never hurt nobody. And I think she's scared right now. And her and the baby come home and be safe and bring the baby back home.
Now, her friend tells us that this is very out of character for Pammy. She says that she's praying that they have a safe return. Andrew.
Good afternoon.
So as you see, yesterday, her husband woke up out of the middle of the night with his wife acting bizarre, radical, strange, whatever you want to call it. And he felt that she did something to that little boy. Hey, Ansar. Yes, the first Amber Alert, she was found a day after it was issued, right? And I wish people start harboring on how old she looks. She's missing. Well, she was missing. She ain't missing no more. For God's sakes. Well, she does. Yeah, she looks a little older for her age. All right. So he's talking about the last young girl, but she's home safe. She's home safe. Now, this woman right here, as we see right here, that's when she went missing with the little boy. Okay? Remember, we talked about that yesterday? Okay. Now,
These territory.
oh shit. Damn it.
No.
Oh, I can't. Why does it have to be all this information shit? Oh, I know why. But damn.
No. 905 North 905 Reed Avenue. Just told me. Oh, what? That she killed us. She just told me she killed us. Okay. She just told me she killed us. Where's your where's? I don't know. I just checked out there in his bedroom. He is not here. Okay, what's his name? She's running out the house now. How old? She's 5.
She's 5 years old, man.
And is she white, black, or Hispanic? She's black. She's taking my car and she's running out the house now.
Okay, what's her name?
Tammy May. Tammy.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
It's gray Jeep Cherokee. The license plate is JIGGB with
I'm sorry,
two eyes that look like the Roman numeral 2. She's speeding out of the driveway now.
Okay, give me.
What happened was,
Okay, hold on, sir. What's that tag again? What's that tag again?
JIGGB.
GGB. Okay.
And two eyes that look for numeral 2.
Okay.
She's headed towards Lockbourne and Reed now.
Did she tell you how she did it or anything detailed?
No, she just woke me up and said she's not here no more. I said, what would you do? What did you do to him? She said he's not alive. And then when I tried to grab the phone to call you, she started fighting. Got up to check his room because I didn't get off work till 10:30, and I didn't see him tonight. I came.
Wow. Wow. What the hell went on in that household? See, we listened to this last night, but I didn't hear a lot of it. I was exhausted yesterday. But now I'm listening, I can hear him say that she said I unalived him. And I think Unsolved, just to go back a little bit about why people are saying that the young girl looks a little older, it's because we're very concerned about these monsters on the internet taking advantage of young, pretty girls like herself. You know what I mean? That's what it is. She is found, you said? Yes, she is found. She was found in a hotel. They're not giving out no more information. We just did it. Maybe you can just rewind it. I did, but it's on the news though. It's on the news report. She is found. She answered the room to the hotel. She was the only one there. But of course, we know that she didn't pay for that room and she didn't drive herself there. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody is saying, she looks a little older with the makeup, the wig, and stuff like that, because we have a lot of predators out here. I don't think, I hope people are not bashing this young girl. She's only 12 years old, but I think that's what it is. But so getting back to this young 5 years old baby, she is telling her husband, I didn't unalive him. There's some issues going on. What's going on in this house? How long have this been going on?
Straight home, took a shower, and went to bed. I didn't even check in on him because I usually don't when I get home because I want him to sleep. And now she's saying she just woke me up and just told me I got something serious to tell you. And I said, what? And that's what she told me. She's not here anymore.
Okay, is it?
Yes.
And that's a female or a male? I'm sorry.
It's a
male.
boy.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there any other children in the home?
No.
Name, sir.
That was their only child?
My name is
foster child?
She talked about something. She got a plan. I'm not going to jail for her.
She's got a what?
Okay, and she didn't tell you anything about this plan?
A plan?
No, she just said I got a plan, and that's when I called you and I told her I'm not going to jail for her.
Oh, wow.
Okay, when was the last time you?
She's got a
When I left to go to work this morning at 10 a.m., I left at 10 a.m. and I did not get home until 10:30.
Any diagnosed illnesses or anything that, or anything like that
She-
you know of?
She does have depression and bipolar disorder, but she has been taking medicine for it. She's been fine. She's been around plenty of children.
So this is completely out of character for her?
Very much so. Very much so.
I feel you. You know. I'm trying to look for something I seen and I want to show y'all. Oh, maybe it's in my thing. Oh man, what the fuck?
Do you have a cell phone
Here go the
number?
police. Here go the police.
Okay.
They're just now pulling up.
I understand. I want you to talk to him, but go ahead and give me her cell phone number.
Her cell phone number is 614-707-9650.
Okay. All right, go ahead and speak with the officers. Thank you.
She didn't tell me. She just woke me up. Okay. Yeah, you can. She woke me up. Yeah, there's chickens over there. They have roosters and everything. Yeah, woke me up. Yeah, I haven't checked my house at all. She's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I can see you. I work from 2 to there's no one here, baby. Yeah, they're doing it now to the basement. That's what the club is. I mean, they are. Okay. What did you get up? I have no idea. I work from 10 to 10:30. When I left at 10 o'clock, she was here. She was fine. Matter of fact, I even called and checked in on him a couple times during the day. I come home at 10:30. I know he's asleep. I didn't even go in his room and check on him.
Here it goes.
I take a shower. I go straight to sleep. She wakes me up. She wakes me up about 15 minutes ago and said, I got something serious to tell you. I said, what? She said, shut your phone off. Shut your phone off. So I shut the phone off and I said, what happened? She said, not here anymore. I said, well, what do you mean? Where did he go? Who is he with? She was like, he's not alive.
I hear you saying he's very calm with the dispatcher. What? But y'all know what I mean. Goddamn it. Yeah, me, I would have been already out the door. I don't know. I can't say in that situation until you're in that situation. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's very, very calm. Very, very calm. Very, very calm. Yes, please hit the like button, everyone. And she woke him out of his sleep to tell him this, I believe. Yeah, because he was sleeping. So he's probably like,
So then I grabbed my phone and I started to call y'all. I grabbed my phone and I started to call y'all. She started fighting me, grabbed me in my mouth, and I was trying to let me talk to the 911 operator. She grabbed my keys with me, like unofficially, right there on that side door. She grabbed my towel and quit that job and shit down towards I have no idea. She had relatives in town. Yeah, she's from here. She had her brother lived at 1999 Littlewater.
Now streaming on All Black.
This is
The little baby is graduating.
I'm freaking out.
And it's the family.
Morning at 3. The Amber Alert is issued a couple of hours.
Now, to that heartbreaking news in the case of 5-year-old Darnell Taylor. His legal guardian, Pammy May, will be charged with murder after Columbus police found Darnell's body early this morning. Monica Robbins is at the Cleveland hospital where May was taken. But first, Matt Rascon breaks down how we got here. He joined us live from Brooklyn. Matt, good evening to you.
Good evening, Russ. You remember the suspect, Pammy May, left her home early Wednesday morning at 3. The Amber Alert is issued a couple of hours later. Then she turns up in this unlikely spot in Brooklyn. And by early this morning, the search for Darnell is over.
I just can't believe something happened like that in Brooklyn.
2 hours away from where Darnell Taylor was living, and nearly 2 days after he went missing.
My heart's absolutely broken for that child.
The woman accused of killing the 5-year-old boy was found in Brooklyn last night, near Linda Santa's home.
It's a really scary thing to think about, that she could have been around my entire house.
Police have been searching for Pammy May in the area since early Wednesday morning when they found her Jeep at Parkview Estates. Those apartments are just a half-mile away or so from the envelope company she walked into 39 hours later, asking for help to contact her husband.
We have reached a pivotal point in this investigation.
Columbus police say she gave them enough information to lead investigators to Darnell's body around 1 a.m. in a storm drain in Franklin County, 5 miles from May's home.
100 block of Marsdale. It's right here by my house. And when I came out and all this was out here, I was like, man, it's pretty sad.
It tears you gut up. That close. And it's just like, it's sad.
A tragic ending to a desperate search and the beginning of a new investigation.
This is not the outcome that we wanted.
And search for answers.
But we're going to make sure that we do everything that we can to bring justice for Darnell.
Your news says he also is making sure he has an alibi. I didn't think of that. That's a good one. Wow, that's horrible. Like he's trash, right? She just threw him down the drain like he was trash. He was her foster son. She was they, not only her, they were supposed to protect him because obviously he wasn't being protected maybe for him to be in the situation that he was in already. He was taken out of his biological home for a reason, right? For him to be in a foster home. I'm not saying they were beating him in his biological home. It could be anything. The system once again, here we go. The system once again has failed this little boy and placed him in the wrong home. She was trying to ditch him and dip out because she knew it was game over. Right.
Yeah.
Now, the Brooklyn Police Department didn't talk to us on camera, but gave us a statement and told us this is not the ending they had hoped for and that they extend their condolences to the family of Darnell. They'll continue to work with the Columbus Police Department, they said, as they work on this now homicide investigation. Russ.
Matt, we've been reporting that authorities have spoken with Pammy May's husband. He has been cooperating with police on this. He's not involved in this
Wow.
at all as far as police are concerned. What are we hearing about him?
Yeah, so last night when Pammy May came to the business here, she came in asking for help to contact her husband. They were not able to get a hold of him at that time. And then this morning when police gave that update on the investigation, they said they had not been able to reach her husband this morning as well. So it's still up in the air right now. We're still waiting for more details on what that interaction looks like. But up to at least this morning, he was cooperating. Russ.
Okay. All right. Matt Rascone in Brooklyn. Thank you. Monica Robbins is live outside of Metro, where we have confirmed that May was taken for treatment. Monica, what are you learning there?
Well, Russ, we know that when police arrested Pammy May, she was just wearing a nightgown and no shoes. She was also.
They need to get some mental treatment too. Your news said, my opinion is that they did this together. Katie said, I was mind blown because the biological mother's boyfriend has a terrible record, but it wasn't him, obviously.
Crying and distraught, according to the person who called the police to come find her. So if she spent 39 hours out in the elements, we're not exactly sure what kind of condition she may have been in, but it was enough that she had to be brought to Metro. Meanwhile, Darnell's paternal grandparents, in an exclusive interview, they gave up custody to Pammy May and said right now they are full of guilt. They explained, though, that the child had severe behavioral issues that they weren't able to handle. And Pammy May was a longtime family friend who wanted the child, but they say once she had him, she cut off contact to his family. They hadn't seen him since last July. Last week, she was supposed to attend a virtual hearing because the paternal grandparents were seeking grandparents' rights.
We went down to the courts and we put in for grandparents' rights. And that was just last week's
Well, we had a Zoom court
hearing.
and she had never showed her face.
She never showed up.
Never showed up on the hearing.
So whether or not that was the impetus for what caused this entire situation remains to be seen. It'll have to wait until the legal situation works itself out. Meanwhile, Pammy May will be taken back to Franklin County to face those murder charges. And we're sure this is not the end of the story. We'll have to wait and see.
Why didn't the system invade at that time when she didn't show up? Because obviously, this is an open case. Where was the CPS worker? Where was the system at to help this little boy? Why they didn't intervene when she didn't show up for court? Why didn't they go and stop by the house, find out what's going on? Why didn't they do? Why are these workers just fucking giving up on these kids?
See what comes next. Back to you, Russ.
Of course. Monica Robbins at Metro. Thanks. And of course, we're continuing to push for more information on this story. And as Monica pointed out, we'll bring you the latest developments tonight on What's Next at 11 o'clock.
Why wasn't action taken immediately then? They just passed the kids to anybody. Exactly. They just do whatever. They just pass the kids on. It disgusts us. I'm so many young kids are being missing. Just like this next young girl, Audriel Cunningham. 11 years old girl is missing. Once again, come on, Texas. We got a problem.
Miles of paperwork and no time for strategic HR? Let Bob clear up your to-do list. Say hi to
investigative updates at this point right now. My name is Lieutenant Craig Cummings, CRAIG CUMMINGS, spokesperson for the Texas Department of Public Safety, and here speaking on behalf of the Polk County Sheriff at his request. I'm joined by Polk County Sheriff Byron Lyons, Polk County District Attorney Shelley Sitton, San Jacinto County Sheriff Greg Capers, and then Polk County Precinct 2 Constable Bill Cunningham. The location that we're at right now is a location of interest. In a little while, you're going to see investigators leaving this scene. We will be back tomorrow. We will have deputies here to protect this location and the investigative efforts that have been uncovered up to this point. We are asking the public to stay away from this area. And then tomorrow, we're going to have additional resources that will be on hand to help find Audrey. And I want to reiterate that we are committed to bringing
I know,
Audrey
Katie.
home. That's the reason why you see the
I'm gonna have
collaborative
to
effort
do that
here
part
right now.
tomorrow
All of these law
because I don't
enforcement
have time
agencies, to include the FBI, that have been assisting with this. And we're asking
I
the
want to
public
dig into it
to
more.
report any tips that they think will help us bring Audrey home to the Polk County Sheriff's Office or through our iWatch Texas app. And that can be done anonymously from your phone. So with that, I'll open it up for questions. We're protecting the investigative efforts. So this is a ongoing investigation. And so the investigators are doing an exceptionally good job at gathering information. And so that's what we're going to be protecting as they continue their work. Yeah, we don't want to go any farther than the investigative tools that we're using right now and then investigative leads that they've uncovered. This is a very fluid and active investigation with the sole focus of bringing Audrey home. We're not releasing that information now. Investigators are working on multiple ways that they are looking at that type of information. But right now, we're not releasing it. This is a location of interest. And so that's the reason why we've got the effort. That's why we have the dogs here. That's the reason why the boats have been here. All of this in an effort to find Audrey. And our prayers are certainly tonight and then tomorrow morning. And we ask for the public as well that Audrey is brought home safe. Yes, we have persons of interest in this case, and we have been at other locations. This is a location of interest where we're putting our investigative efforts right now. That would be a question for the FBI.
They got the FBI up in the building. The FBI. Yeah, I know something ain't right now when they got the FBI up in there. Scary. I was gonna do a whole thing on her, but I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. A part 2 on her. But let's finish this because I don't have time to do that when I have some more cases. But yeah, I have some info. I want to show y'all a few things, but I have to do that tomorrow. And a person of interest also.
And that is a typical thing that will happen. All the available resources that we can bring out here to help this. The FBI has a tremendous asset that they bring to the table, and we're very appreciative of all of their efforts. So this is just one more tool that investigators are using to find Audrey. I know that term implies that. We're not drawing any conclusions right now. We still have a lot of information that we are going through. And so there's a lot of leads the investigators are following now. We're not releasing that information. Well, we don't know. But I can say that the DA is here, the sheriffs are here, because this is a collaborative effort. The DA brings a very particular set of skills that's essential for us as investigators to get the job done. So we're appreciative of her being here, working with us so that we can make sure that all of the I's are dotted and T's are crossed in this investigation.
The
It's
TikToker
just
was
due
not
to
out
the
there and
dark.
show more than they
So
are
this is dark.
saying
We're
as
not
to
going
a
to put
few
boats in the
items
water.
found.
But this
Yes.
also gives us an opportunity to
I
regroup
hope
and
they
then look at the
don't end
information that
up
we've
being
got
like
throughout the night
Summerall's
and then come back
case.
out
Ooh,
tomorrow.
yeah. Still hasn't been found.
Right. Yeah. We're just not going any farther than that right now. And so we are asking the public to stay away from the area. But that's as far as we can go there. Yeah, there are law enforcement drones that have been here. We are bringing in divers as well. Again, this is all an effort to uncover additional leads that will help bring Audrey home.
I hope. Oh gosh, it's just not looking good.
Yeah, no, that's great. We don't want to give away any areas, but if people would review their cameras, if they find something suspicious that they think would warrant the help of investigators or a review by our investigators, by all means, please call the Polk County Sheriff's Office. And if it's an emergency, call 911 so that we can evaluate that information. That's a great question. Yeah, well, unfortunately, right now, there just isn't more information that we can give. Like I explained in the press conference earlier, we're trying to protect the integrity of this investigation. And that's the reason why, and I can understand the public's concern that we're not giving out a lot of information. But the end here is to find Audrey and bring her home. And so that's what we're focused on right now. And so there is additional information out there. We're just not releasing it. That's what the investigators are using to follow up on. That's additional information that we're not releasing right now. But again, we continue with investigative leads and following these things. I know that there are a lot of questions that remain unanswered. We are absolutely searching to get this information so that we can get it to you and get it to the public. But our first priority has to be this investigation right now. That's the reason why we're here. And that's the reason why we'll be back here early tomorrow morning in hopes that we find Audrey soon. We haven't decided on the time. It's probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of daybreak. Is her family
still being cooperative, like you said a few hours ago?
Yes. Yeah, families being cooperative, and we certainly appreciate them, and we appreciate the community as well. Everyone has been exceptionally helpful in the efforts out here, so we appreciate that. With that, we're going to close it down. You'll see some investigators leaving here shortly. But they'll be back tomorrow morning. So with that, I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
God bless you and thank you for your service.
Someone knows something in the Summerall's case. I feel they just not coming forward.
Investigate.
Crews are working tirelessly to bring Audrey home.
Now we've got boats that are.
Now they got boats. Child. Hold on, I'm gonna say something about their asses because so this poor baby, this is 2 hours ago. Okay, good. I need this up. I need that.
Question. Would you build a website for
2
a
hours
major
ago.
brand with more than 200 million users using Wix?
Out of that breaking Amber Alert news in Polk County, where several agencies are still looking for 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham. And there is frustration at the lack of information being released by investigators right now. Our Pooja
No,
Lodia
not yet.
had the chance to ask about that frustration.
And I want to say something
She's
about
live
that in a
at
few.
the search site there in Polk County. What's the answer on this one, Pooja?
You know.
Well, we have now confirmed that investigators have identified multiple persons of interest. Their search out here continues. And actually, you can see here behind me, there are officers right here on scene. They are guarding this scene overnight as this search remains suspended because those search teams say right now it is just too dark. We are right next to the Lake Livingston Dam, about actually a quarter-mile away from it. And that is where many of these teams have really centered their investigation on. But I want to show you this photo. This is 11-year-old
She's so
Audrey
cute.
Cunningham. She was last seen before school yesterday at about 7 o'clock in the morning at the 100 block of Lakeside Drive. Her parents reported her missing yesterday evening when she did not come home from school. We have been here watching as dive teams have searched the area around Lake Livingston. Just hours ago, this search has been suspended. It will resume tomorrow morning. But not only have there been dive teams out here, we have seen boats, we have seen dogs. Investigators say they are trying to find any evidence they can right here in this area. But here's the thing, we don't know why they are searching this exact area right now.
Yeah, I know why.
Unfortunately, right now, there just isn't more information that we can give. Like I explained in the press conference earlier, we're trying to protect the integrity of this investigation, and that's the reason why. And I can understand.
The mother was commenting before, but in the group, people were saying that she had stopped commenting. Talking. Maybe they asked her to stop posting and stop talking. That's what people were saying. Because the police do be saying get off the internet. If it was me, I wouldn't. I would still be doing it because that's where you're going to get the most help. That's where you also are going to get the most information on, like somebody is going to wind up either ratting on themselves, hopefully, or something.
Understand the public's concern that we're not giving out a lot of information, but the end here is
They
to
probably
find
found
Audrey,
something of
and
hers.
bring her home. And so that's what
Yeah.
we're focused on right now.
This really is a very tight-knit community. So we have spoken to volunteers who were out all night last night.
The school
searching for
she
any kind of
attended didn't
clues.
notify
They are
father
continuing to
that
comb
she
this
wasn't
area,
there
but
until
right
later
now,
in the
investigators
day.
are
He
asking the
didn't find
public
out
to
she
stay
was
away
missing
from this
until
area.
he
That's why
got
they
home
have these
from work.
officers guarding this
What?
area. They say that this is a very important spot in their investigation. If you do, though, have any information at all, you are asked to contact authorities.
God. That poor baby. I'm definitely gonna look into this when I get off of here. If I got any strength. But that poor baby, man. Because what I do know is that the father had a roommate and he ain't got a good past at all. Actually, he has a criminal history. So if the father was at work, she was left with this man, right? There is a lot of photos and people were saying that she always be around this roommate, this older man, this roommate a lot. Because the father's at work, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But I want to get into that more. I wish I could get into that more with you guys, but I can't. Because I do want to find out some more information on this. So I just don't want to be saying anything. You know what I mean? I want to find out some more information on this. Dad was already at work in the morning, right? Roommate was to drop her off at the, ooh, child. So he was supposed to drop her off. Well, she didn't get there. We got a problem. Yeah. Yeah. And I seen some pictures of her stuff scattered everywhere in the dirt and shit like that. Yeah, I definitely want to do some more on this video. He might have SI her and got rid of her. God forbid. God forbid. But I have to end this video. I'm gonna do a part 2 on this tomorrow afternoon before I do my live with the before I do my interview tomorrow. Okay, we'll do a part 2 on this. But I definitely have to end this because I have another live coming up. So I will see y'all in a few minutes, and we're definitely gonna keep the family in prayer.